beautiful soul family. How's everybody doing today? Um, I have been having a bit of audio malfunction the last couple videos. I want to apologize about that. Hopefully, that problem is rectified. I got all new equipment. Anyways, let's get right into this. Christian Keys took to the internet. It's funny with all the things going on with Tyler Perry. Christian Keys took to the internet to discuss their show All the Queen's Men. And he basically alleged that Tyler Perry tried to take over his show and tried to cheat him out of having credit for the show when he wrote the book Ladies was it Ladies Night, I think it's called, the book or whatever, and it's his show. He's the brainchild of it. He said a lot of things about Tyler, including the fact that Tyler sneakily added more to the episodes because it was originally supposed to be like a half hour 8 minute, an 8 episode half hour thing, season one. Tyler added more, and then Tyler took over the writing for season 2 and 3, and he had to go to the union to make Tyler give him credit to put, his name back on it. Anyways, the video is on YouTube of Christian Keys making some allegations about Tyler trying to steal his show. If you guys want to check it out, I feel like there's a beef between Christian Keys and Tyler Perry. You know what I mean? Like, everybody remember, I think it was like 2 years ago, Christian Keys came to the internet and did not name the person, but said that there was this billionaire that had made some passes at him, and in time he was going to expose him. And a lot of people speculated that it was Tyler Perry. So what I want to do in this reading today, I want to do an energy reading between Christian Keys and Tyler Perry to see what the beef is, what's going on between them, why Christian Keys decided to come to the internet to expose Tyler, see what else Spirit want to tell us about this situation. Now, y'all know, of course, before I start this reading, I need to put out my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video, it is just my interpretation of the cards. Y'all know nothing I state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. So we got that disclaimer out the way. I got the stage going, y'all. Let's see, what is the beef between Christian Keys and Tyler Perry? What's the real truth of the situation? While I'm shuffling the cards, write it in the comments. Do you think that Christian Keys is just trying to get another money grab, or do you think Tyler did try to cheat Christian out of his show? Did try to steal his show from him? But anyways, let's ask Spirit what Spirit think. All right, Spirit, what's going on between Christian Keys and Tyler Perry? Spirit, what is the real reason that Christian Keys stated these things in his video? What's going on with Christian Keys and Tyler Perry? Spirit, was Tyler being shady, or is Christian Keys trying to get a money grab? All right, we almost there, y'all. One more and then we're gonna pull. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Tyler Perry and Christian Keys. Spirit, what's going on with them? All right, very cool. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm seeing the Three of Swords, some kind of a pain, sorrow, upset, heartbreak. Something is going on. Like there was a rift between the two of them. Let's see what that rift is. One of them was dependent on the other. I'm going to say that because Tyler Perry's the billionaire, I'm a guess this is financially, and that Christian Keys was dependent on Tyler or whatever for something financially. But let's pull some more cards to see what this is. And he didn't prosper the way he needed to. I'm seeing Pentacles coming up in the reading. Let me see. So he launched an all-out war on him. He didn't get the. I feel like he's not getting the money that he feels he's supposed to get, or he has to depend on him to get it. You know what I mean? I think he's fighting for the success, fighting for a victory here. Let me see, some kind of severing of. I don't, like I said, I don't know if their relationship, if there's a like a just like a business working ship with them, or is it like a romantic relationship? I'm gonna pull some more cards to see, but I'm seeing that he's trying to free himself from Tyler Perry. I'm feeling like I think he feels like he didn't get the money and the recognition and especially the money that he deserves, because a lot of pentacles came up in the reading. Somebody's walking away from this project. Let me see here. Christian Keys is not a stupid man. He's a very intelligent man. I feel like he was blindsided by something that went on though, like something that made him unhappy. There was some trickery and deception going on with this. There was some, you know, yeah, I'm feeling like he wasn't okay. So here's what I'm seeing in the cards. Ooh, lovers. Okay. I'm seeing in these cards that Christian Keys was kind of screwed out of some things. You know what I mean? There was some lying. There was some deception going on. There was some promises that wasn't kept. You know what I mean? Like I said, I see the lovers card and stuff. I don't want to say that this is a lover's quarrel. So I'm like I said, I'm gonna look some more into it. But I'm seeing the two of cups is in reverse, which means some kind of frenemy, or you know what I mean, either a breakup or frenemy. But the first card that came up was the Three of Swords, which is the card of heartbreak. Um, Let me see here. So looking over these cards, let me pull them up. He's trying to free himself because I think he felt like Tyler Perry took control of the situation. You know what I mean? And so he has to abandon this project. He has to walk away from it all and kind of go out on his own because his project is basically being stolen. I am seeing that that's not a lie. That is the truth here from what I'm seeing. He didn't get the pay he wanted to. Like it was a thing. It was something was weird where it's like he had to depend on Tyler Perry for a lot of this. This is what I'm seeing. It's like he couldn't move forward. Like it was like something that was keeping him like without progressing with this show or something like that. And it was like trouble being stirred up. Like it was kind of a thing where it was like he was just thrown into something. Let me see. You got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Tyler used money to control him. This is what I'm seeing in the reading. You know what I mean? It was like a constant standoff, like a constant kind of, how could I say this? Like it's like Tyler wanted things one way, he wanted things another. It was constant clashing. He had to always kind of stand his ground in this partnership with Tyler. From what I'm seeing in the cards, let me see. They just didn't get along and stuff like that. And I'm seeing that. Let me see here. There was new opportunities for him that he had to either ignore or he couldn't take or something like that. Let me see. You got the death card reverse. Eagles was flaring with this, which left him out in the cold financially. Yeah, I'm seeing that Tyler Perry has a bit of an ego. He has an ego too. Their egos kept clashing. Um, you got the Queen of Cups. Let me see here. You got the Queen of Cups. You got the Nine of Swords, which means this became some kind of a nightmare for him. It caused a lot of turmoil, a lot of stress for him. He had to take a time out from this because of Tyler Perry being so bossy and overbearing from what and trying to steal his show. I'm seeing in the cards that what Christian Keys was saying may be the truth. Like I'm feeling like that's what Spirit is alleging, that it may be the truth of what he's saying. Because I'm feeling like Spirit's trying to corroborate what Christian Keys was saying, and Christian Keys worked hard. You know what I mean? But it was a lot of stuff. Like when he wanted certain things, I feel like things was like brought to a halt with him or something like that. He was very enthusiastic about the show. I feel like Tyler Perry gave him a lot of the funding and the backing, but Tyler wanted a lot of the control. This is what I'm saying in the cards, and a lot of the stuff was held up because of it. I feel like this is the part of the reason why all the Queen's Men is kind of on hold right now for season 5. because there's a lot of clashing going on from what Spirit is telling me. Let's clean these cards up, y'all, and let's see if we can pull some more cards. All right, so let me see. So far, I'm feeling like the Spirit is cooperating a little bit with Christian Keys. Let's see if Spirit could tell us some more of what's going on. The High Priestess, and you got the Four of Swords next to that, and you got the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment reversed. Okay, so I think Christian Keys trusted Tyler. He naively believed that his project, he was really gonna have creative control and stuff. But I feel like Tyler became a dictator with this, or at least this is how Christian Keys feels. You know what I mean? I feel like that's Christian Keys' side of the story at least. Like that's why he's exposing him now because he's not satisfied, he's not happy with how things turned out. This was supposed to be a partnership where they was both supposed to be making money off of this venture. You know what I mean? Like this is completely working this project. However, Tyler Perry's done on some sneaky means, at least to him, and he feels like he's been betrayed. This is what I'm saying. I feel like he's trying to get fairness and justice. It's like been a struggle and a fight. You know what I mean? For him to maintain control of his project, where Tyler's been like this force that's been overbearing to him, and he just wants to walk away from this. I think he's kind of getting tired of this. This is what I feel like. He kind of wants to move on. You know what I mean? He wants to move on. He wants to, sever this friendship or at least this partnership, because he feels like it's been too unstable with building his career, and he wants to cut ties. This is what I think he's feeling. He wants to go on a new venture. He just wants this to be dead, just like over, kind of done. He's trying to set out on his own. That's why he's kind of like exposing the truth and trying to put the truth out there about what happened. This is what Spirit is telling me. Let me see here. All right. Let's pull the Oracle deck, see if the Oracle cards want to elaborate further on what's going on between Christian Keys and Tyler Perry. All right, one more, and then we're going to pull. All right, one more. Here we go. All right. I feel like it's one more. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. All right, so rebirth and reverse. He's been trying. I feel like Tyler took the show in a different direction of where he wanted to go. He wanted to go a certain way, and Tyler wouldn't allow him to do that or whatever. But he tried to disguise it as, oh, I know what the audience wants. I know what the audience likes. I'm just trying to protect you. I'm trying to, you know what I mean, trying to protect the product. All of that. I'm feeling like Christian Keys just wanted to be creative. He wanted to create and stuff, but Tyler transformed his show into something that into a direction he was not trying to take it in. From what I'm saying, and it no longer became a collaboration. It became about what Tyler wanted. You know what I mean? It's like it wasn't even his project anymore, his adaptation anymore. This is why he's revealing this, because because he feels like people wouldn't believe it. You know what I mean? People wouldn't believe would believe Tyler Pitt's version and believe that he was just cool with this stuff, and he didn't want people. He didn't like the way the direction the show was going, and he didn't want people thinking that he was cool with the direction that the show was going. You know what I mean? I feel like this is what Spirit is telling me. Um, it's been just like a fight and stuff like that. He knew he had to take a lot of action, you know what I mean, because he's not really winning with this show, and he wanted to grow with this show and stuff. Like, he put a lot of hard work into the show. That he had a deal, he feels like, and he feared that, you know what I mean, that he got the short end of the stick. It was all about power and control with Tyler Perry, and Tyler, you know what I mean? He felt like he took his craft seriously, and Tyler tolerized it. Y'all know how Tyler can go too far sometimes with his projects. I'm feeling like, that's what it is. But it's like Christian Keys has a strong personality, and I think that's where the issue is. Both of them have strong personalities, and Christian Keys is the type that's just not just gonna take that lying down when it comes, when it comes to his project. He feels like it was his brainchild. Let me see here. Let's pull the last little bit of cards, y'all. All right, the trust between them was broken. He's tried to be patient and stuff like that. He's trying to be patient and believe that, okay, Tyler, um, maybe you're trying to put a couple things in to make the audience like it, but then he felt like it became a mockery after a while, and that's why he wants to get back creative control and just free himself from all of this to begin with. He feels like he has to defend his brand and stuff because people know that he's intertwined with that. And I feel like, in a sense, Tyler embarrassed him with some of the stuff Tyler added to the show because he feel like he would have never put that in that show. This is what Spirit has alleged to me. But tell me what you guys think. Do y'all think that Christian Keys is telling the truth? Do y'all think Tyler tried to steal Christian Keys' show, All the Queen's Men? Do y'all think that All the Queen's Men is going to survive beyond season 5? Do you think it's going to be in season 5? Do you think that All the Queen's Men is even going to come back? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I will see y'all in the next reading. I love you, my babies. You have a good one.